Queens, New York, the borough in New York City, what makes Queens, New York special is it has a combination of the city and the rural part. So it's like, you know, you got the trees out there, but then you also got the hood, where some places, they don't have as much trees, you know what I'm saying? So we got like the city life and kind of the country, rural life, I would say. Not country, but rural, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got that luxury and that hardcore thing going on. So we like our music ill, but we like to be chilling, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of combines, when you combine the two, we like some ill music that we could chill to, and we will debate, you know what I'm saying? The Q borough, like, you know, we take music a little bit more serious than a lot of people in New York and the world, you know, because, I don't know, that's just a characteristic out there. Like, dudes could argue for hours about who's better, G-Rap or Jay-Z or Nas or this one. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's a musical town. Even when you go to the airport, like, and you go to the hub right there on Supton Boulevard and Archer Avenue, they got all the jazz dudes that, you know, and that inspires me to see, like, names like Cannonball Adderley and Illinois Jock, you know, all of them dudes. Like, it's a musical town. That's the Q, you know. I mean, everyone else is musical too, Brooklyn, but it's just that combination of the rural and the urban, you know what I'm saying, that kind of, I think so. Man, the tipping, or the point where I knew I was going to be in the music thing was like a lot earlier because of breaking and all of this stuff. Like, I always was into trying to be the best at whatever I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So if it was breaking, if it was graffiti, whatever, I'd just go all the way out with it. And I knew, like, once I had 87, so this would be 30 years because it's 2000. So 87, man, I was I went to a group home in 86, 87. I got out, and yo, from there, my pops, he asked me, he's like, yo, you gonna get in any more trouble? I was like, nah, man, I'm getting ready to do this music, and I'm getting ready to get busy and get paid. He's like, all right, so go ahead and do your thing. And that was it. I mean, I always like art, drawing, all of that kind of stuff. You know, sometimes you in the crib and you can't go outside or something like that. You know, you gotta figure out different ways to entertain yourself and keep yourself. So it was either art or it'd be, you know, the records or something like that. And, you know, just keep yourself occupied while you're in the crib. You know, I used to be in trouble, so I used to be out there mischievous, like running around, wilding and things like that. So, you know, sometimes I couldn't go outside and I just go through them records, or I go, you know what I'm saying, be whatever, drawing or whatever. When they cut the art and the music programs out of school, they did it while we were in school, because for a minute I was, you know, I'm kind of a little bit nice on the drums, and I was getting into a band thing in high school. I even had a drum set in my crib and everything. I had a drum set in an apartment. Yo, man, that's just, you know, because I think of Rick James when I think of like because Rick James was an advocate of that also. He was like, yo, man, you know, these kids are sampling because they don't have the music, you know, the music programs anymore. So, you know, even though we like what we do, we love what we do, you know, but I understood what he was saying. They kind of tapped into something like, yo, these people are excelling at this, let's cut it. You know, that kind of shit. My life would have been good if I wouldn't have discovered art music. I mean, even though it's like a great 99% of me, but, you know, God is good, so I'm good. I would have been good regardless. The first hip-hop 12-inch I bought was Spoonie G. My mother bought it for me. Spoonie G, Spoonie Spoon. It was at a Corvettes out in Flushing, where we was living, and I used to play that record every day after school, man. I'd throw one of them little pizza things in the oven, man, and throw that record on and just listen to it back to back to back. It was the Orange label, the Sounds of New York joint, Spoonie G, Spoon and Rap. Word. And I mean, I think it's still significant to this day. One, because these guys are still able to perform them and still have somewhat of a platform. And it spawned just so much, man. Like, when we look at shows like The Get Down and everything, and they're following and they're documenting those times, like, that's what lets you know it still bears significance.